Thousands of residents in Little Village are one step closer to being reimbursed for a failed smokestack implosion that left much of the neighborhood covered in dust. The redevelopment company in charge of the job has agreed to a multi-million-dollar class action settlement. WGN's Jewel Hillary spoke with the man who filed that suit.
Hi, good evening. Nearly 4 years after that huge implosion, one of the residents who filed this class action lawsuit says while he's pleased with the outcome, he's more concerned about justice versus money.
It was a clear Saturday spring day, and all of a sudden everything changed for people, right? And people were waking up to that.
In April of 2020, residents in Little Village were caught off guard when a huge ball of smoke filled the air.
Talking to people from the neighborhood, there was a large boom sound and then a trembling, right? So people's homes were starting to shake, almost like an earthquake.
Juan Rangel, who lived in Little Village at the time, is one of 3 people who filed a lawsuit against Hilco Redevelopment, the company that imploded the old smokestack at the former Crawford coal-fired power plant. The implosion was part of a redevelopment project.
If this was a different neighborhood, let's just say if this was Lincoln Park, an implosion like this would have never been allowed. But because this was a Mexican community, perhaps, because it's an immigrant community, a working class community, that was allowed to happen.
Thousands of people and their properties were put in harm's way.
People who were outside especially were getting reports that people were coughing and were uncomfortable. And more than that, people were scared.
Attorney Scott Rauscher says an estimated 80,000 to 90,000 Little Village residents impacted and who file claims will likely receive $200 to $500 in the more than $12 million class action lawsuit settlement. He said a judge overseeing the case will make a final ruling about the settlement in April.
Just the first step has happened where the judge gave the preliminary approval, which let us send out notice to the affected community members so that people can file claims. They have until the end of March to do that.
If the settlement is approved, Juan says he plans to donate his money.
I made it a point to them that I was not looking for any kind of compensation, that anything, if we are able to succeed in this lawsuit, anything that comes to me, I'm donating that to charity in Little Village.
To learn more about how to file a claim, Little Village residents can click on this story on our website at WGNTV.com. Residents who no longer live in Little Village are still eligible for settlement money. Reporting in Little Village, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.